By 2100, Africa's population will be 10 times the size of Europe. So Europe's long-term challenge is going to come from Africa. And if Europe doesn't export jobs to Africa, Africa will export Africans to Europe. They're so close. So therefore, it is in Europe's strategic interest to focus on Africa, on the development of Africa. And here, the investments made by Asian countries, by Japan, India, China, in Africa, is actually helping Europe. But Europe has not sent a thank you note to Japan, India, and China for investing in Africa.
Yeah. So would you agree with the notion that Europe is today, Europeans are a lazy power? You said the Americans don't think in the long term, they act maybe immediately. Chinese act in the long term. Where do you put the Europeans?
Well, in theory, the Europeans represent some of the most savvy, sophisticated societies, but they have actually lost the art of thinking strategically over the long term. So, for example, the Europeans were absolutely spineless and cowardly when they caved into the neocons of the Bush administration and agreed to the NATO statement in 2008, 14 years ago, saying that the door is open for Ukraine and Georgia to join NATO. That was a highly irresponsible statement designed to anger, Russia, and they didn't even think about it, right? So that's an example of European cowardice and lack of European thinking. And it's very sad because, frankly, the Europeans could have easily reached an agreement with Russia to say, okay, we will not bring Ukraine and Georgia into NATO. We will not put the dagger of NATO close to your heart. Let's work out a long-term deal.